Hello friends, welcome to the third video of the Java online course. In this video we are going to see the operators, different kind of operations that will be performed on the constants or the variables that we have seen already in the first video. We're going to use this with the help of different kind of operators in Java programming language. You can look at the screen. There are 8 different categories that operators are having: arithmetic, relational, logical, ternary, shift, assignment, bitwise and unary operators. With the help of these operators, different kind of operations on the variables and the constants are performed. So as per our requirement, we can choose this operator to perform the operations. We'll see this practically. How do I make use of these operators on variables and the constants? Let's see the first category, arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators take the numerical values as operand and operates on them and returns a single numerical value. Basically, these numerical values, we are knowing arithmetic operations already, like addition, subtraction, or multiplication, division, and one more interesting operation we have here is modular division. Modulus operator is there. Now, their symbol will give the meaning of this particular operations here, like we have to perform addition, so plus will be used, subtraction, minus is used, multiplication, the asterisk is used, then slash is for division, and the modulus is used to find the remainder of the division operations. So it's very useful operator also, along with all other fours. Let's see how to make use of these operators in the actual programming. I have created my programs here, so let's see. Okay, so this is my first program of arithmetic operators. Let's understand how these operators I have used here in this program. Now let's see. I've declared one integer variable here, int a equal to 12, b is equal to 9. I can declare any type. So arithmetic operators can work on byte, short, long, int, float, double, even on characters also it's possible to work on them. Only the boolean operators, boolean values will not have these operators working on that. Okay, so let's see. So first of all, I have printed this value, system.out.println a, here b I have printed, and I am demonstrating the plus a plus b, so they are added, a and b will be added. This is plus operator. This is division, so a divided by b. One more important things to remember about the division operator here is 12 divided by 9 means integer divided by integer will represent always an integer. It is not a floating point number there. Okay, if you want to generate a floating point number, what to do, that I will show in one of the topic in this presentation. Now this is subtraction. Okay, so a minus b, I'm doing subtraction of it, then multiplication of it, and then modular division is 12 divided by 9. So it's what do we have, the division will be 1 and the remainder will be 3. So remainder will be generated and that will be printed here on the screen. Okay, so 5 operators which are coming under arithmetic category. Let's run this file, check it. See, the values are shown there, and the respective operations also we can see. See the division operation, it is not generating a floating point number here, because in any expression of the Java programming language, if all the operands, okay, that's what we call operand, a and b are the operands. Operand means the things on which the variable or the operations are performed. Okay, they are operands. So if all the operands are of same category, then result will be in that category. Okay, so that's why result is always in integer format here. And see the last one, modular division, the result of a remainder of this division will be printed with the help of a mod b. Okay, so this is how this operation will work. Make sure that operators will not only work on variables, they can work on the constants also. Like see in this case, what I'll do, a minus b I'm doing here, or I can declare one more variable here like data. Okay, and this variable will be generated like this, data is equal to a plus 88. Okay, a plus 88. Getting? So this is operations I have done, and here I'll print my result. Okay, let's see, result is okay, plus is to attach that variables, okay, say this. So this I have added attached to the result, and if I run this particular file, then see, check the output, see result is 100 here, this one 100. So data variable I have declared, and a plus 88, a is 12, 88 I have added. So 88 is a constant, a is a variable, so variable plus constant. This operation is also possible, and data I have declared here, that data I am printing here it on the screen. Okay, so this operation is also possible not only for arithmetic category of operators, but all kind of operators that Java is having. In that also the operators or operands of operators can contain value in constant format or in the variable format. Okay, so we can make use of this. This is the first category. So as per our requirement in the program, we can make use of these operators so much easily. Okay, so let's go to second category of operators. It's called as unary operator. Okay, so why unary name is given? See, all operators that we have seen in the first category are binary. Why? Because every operator requires two operands. Okay, a plus b, which I have seen. So a is first operand, b is the second operand. Okay, so on two operands these operations are performed. That's why they are called as binary. 2 for binary. Now some operators are there, this operator requires only single operands to get operated. Now these operators are called as unary operators. Okay, similar to that, ternary operator is also present. Okay, that also I'll show you. Now what are the unary operators here? Unary minus. Unary minus is used to show the value in negative format. Plus is positive format. Now one more important thing, remember that every value without a symbol is considered as positive, just like the rule of arithmetic is followed here. Then increment operator. Increment like plus plus, it is used to increment the value by 1. So two category of operators are then increment, post increment and pre increment. Post increment is values incremented after the operation is completed, and pre increment, the operation is values incremented before the operation is completed. Okay, similar to that, decrement operator, this contains minus minus. Okay, post decrement, so before operation is getting completed your value will be decremented by 1, and pre is before, post is after. So in this way these operations are performed like unary operator. Let's see how this unary operator will work. Last logical not operator is also there, but this operator is also coming under the logical category. There I'll show the operation of this. So currently we are going to see 4 operators here, 4 unary operators. So let's see what kind of unary operators we have. So here in this program I created this. Okay, let's understand the meaning of it. See, so here I have declared okay, so let's declare this x is equal to plus 15. So one important thing to remember here is that plus is a positive number. Okay, so because it contains only single operand constant, that is 15, so it's interpreted as the positive number. If I write something before plus, so it will add this together, and then the result will be stored into the variable x. Okay, so and then I have performed some operations onto it. Let's see. So here x will be printed, and then now this is plus plus x. This is what we call as pre-increment. So it will increment the value of x first, and then will print the value. Okay, remember, so here it will be 16. Now after that value of x is changed, I am writing x plus plus. Here also I will get 16. So value of x will be printed, and then it will be incremented. Okay, and on this particular line I will get 17, because it is post increment. Its value is printed first and it has got incremented, so next line will have effect of it onto it. Okay, so this is how the operator will work. It contains only single operand x here, that's why it is called as unary operator. Okay, if I want to make this number as negative, see, inty is equal to minus 25. So here I am using minus symbol to signify this number is negative. That's why it is unary operator. So it's used to identify the number is negative. This symbol is given. Okay, I am not doing any subtraction operation there. So I am printing this y first, then minus minus y. Okay, minus minus y, it's a pre-decrement operation. It will decrement the value of this by 1. It will make minus 26. Okay, and it will print it on the screen. Then here also I will get minus 26, because it will print the value first and then it will decrement it. and on this line I will get minus 27. Okay, so that's how these operations are performed. So 4 operators that I have shown over here. Let's run this file and then check the output. See, okay, see, this was 15 first here, then I have incremented it, pre-increment, that is 16. Now post increment, okay, it will not have immediate effect on that line. On next line will have the effect. That's what we called as post increment. Now why I am using minus 25? Okay, then I am decremented it minus 26. Okay, by using pre-decrement, and then post decrement this value has become minus 26 because it has decremented, but not for that line. On next line will have an effect. Say this minus 27. Okay, so here this is how the pre and post decrement and increment operators are used. They are very useful. Generally post increment or decrement operators are used in many cases. Just like for loop, we are going to make use of these operators very regularly. Okay, and one more thing to remember, here I have declared the x equal to plus 15, but remember here the plus is not printed because every number without its symbol, that plus or minus, is considered as positive, plus always. So negative number are required to specified by minus, positive are not. So this is how this category of operators are working, unary operators. Okay, let's go for the next category. Assignment operator. It's a special category of operators. Whatever operators we have seen in arithmetic category, okay, they are extended with this. Plus equal to, minus equal to, star equal to, then divide equal to. Okay, so this is what we call as the value left operand power of, okay, the raised to the operators here, and then divide equal to. Now sorry, mod equal to. So these operators are used to perform the operations and again get it modified. Let's see how these operations are actually working here. Assignment category. Let's understand the meaning of it. Now here in this program I have created a variable x equal to 65. Okay, this 65 variable, 65 value is stored inside the variable x, and then I am printing it. Now let's see the operations shown over here. X plus equal to 10. What do you mean by this? It is going to add 10 into this x and replace it. The meaning of this statement is just like this. I am writing it in comment. X is equal to x plus 10. Okay, so the thing which I have given in the comment is exactly same as that of this statement, x plus equal to 10. Okay, x is equal to x plus 10. So 65 will become 75 for this particular line. Here minus, again I will decrement the value of x by 10. So x is equal to x minus 10. This is the statement's meaning. Now if you go for this, x is equal to x into 10. Okay, it's the meaning of this statement. Okay, and okay, these are also, we call them as a shorthand operators. Okay, x is equal to x divided by 10, the meaning of this. And the last statement is x is equal to x mod 10. Okay, so these are also called as the shorthand notation operators. With the help of it, with very okay, by saving our multiple variables in the expression, we can generate your results. Okay, so check it. So whatever expression I have written in the comments, its result will be there again stored inside the variable x. We don't have to put any extra variable statement in that particular expressions. Okay, so let's see. I'll run this particular file and let's check the output. See, x plus 5, okay, plus equal to 10. I am using x is 75, then minus again 65, then into 10 it will become 660, again divided by 10 it will become 65, and mod 10, it means that 65 mod 10. So 65 divided by 10 and remainder is 5. Okay, so in this way this category of operators work, assignment category of it. So if you want to save the time of execution, or if you want to reduce the length of the statement, so we will be making use of these operators also, that is arithmetic category of operators. Now sorry, assignment category of operators. Now let's continue with one of the most important category of operators here. It's called as relational operators. Relational operators are also called as comparison operators. So they are used to compare two variables two constants or one variable and one constant. Okay, so comparison will be done how? For equality check, for not equality check, for checking less than that or not, or greater than that, or greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. So total 6 operators are there in this category. Remember, almost all kind of programming languages are having this category of operators with the similar symbol. So these operators are used for comparisons in if statements, in for loop, in while loop, in do while loop. So wherever you have to compare two things, so we'll be making use of these operators so much easily. So let's go for these operators used, it is relational operators, how they are used. So let's check this one. So here I have created a, b and c, three variables. Okay, so their values are printed here. Now first of all, here I am checking a is greater than b, then a is less than b. Remember, this comparison operators or the relational operators always returns the value in Boolean format. It will return either true or false. When this comparison is satisfied, it will return true, and when it is not satisfied, it will return false. Okay, so true and false is the result of these particular operators. Okay, so here I am checking less than or equal to b, then not equal to b, then equal to c. So a is equal to c. So you can check this one, a is equal to c, correct. Then a is greater than or equal to c, then a is less than or equal to c, or a is not equal to c. So it will result the value in the form of true or false. Generally we don't use the operator in this way. We are going to make use of them in the comparison operators. In the next video, I will show the actual and most effective use of these relational operators in the programming. Okay, so let's run this and check the output. See this. So the values I have shown over here, these are the values a 41, b 13 and c 41. So a greater than b, a greater than b is true, correct. Less than b, yes, false. Less than or equal to b is false. A is not equal to b, okay, it is true. A equal to c is true. A is greater than equal to c, true. Greater than or equal to, remember it's equal to also, that's why it is returning true. Then a is less than or equal to c, it's true. A is not equal to c is false. Okay, so that's how these operators perform the operation to check the relationship between two different values, two different variables, or two different constants. Okay, so these relational operators used to check the relations. So remember how to use it. So we'll be making use of these operators in the upcoming sessions also. Okay, so next category is logical operators. Logical operators are used to combine two different conditions in the previous category of operators. So two operators are coming under this category, three operators are there actually, and, logical or, and logical not. Logical not we have seen in the unary category there. I'll show the meaning of this here. So let's go for the example how these logical operators will perform the operations. Let's see. Here three variables I have declared, int a equal to 41, b equal to 13, c equal to 41, and I'm printing them on the screen. And here in this expression I'm making use of the logical AND operators, double AND. Okay, and I have given there. Now a is less than c and a is greater than b. So a is less than c and a is greater than b. So a is less than c, it is false because a is equal to c. Okay, a and c are same, and a is greater than b. So a is greater than b is true, and a is less than c is false. So result will be false. So why false? Because for AND operators, both of these relations should be evaluated to true, then the result will be true. But for the OR's case, see, a is equal to c, yes, it is true. Or a is greater than 99, false. So this is true. A is equal to c is true, and a is greater than 99 is false. So remember, if one of the result is true, your final result will be true. Okay, and here a is less than or equal to c, a is less than or equal to c is true, but I am writing this not operator here. Check this, this is not. So not is used to inverse the output. Means if output is true, it will print as false. Okay, and if it is true, it will, so if it is false, then it will make it true. So this is how these operators work. They are used to conjunct the conditions, or the unary operator negation, logical NOT is used to inverse the result of operations there. So let's see the output. See this. So for this case, okay, this result A is less than C is false, and this is true. That's why it's showing false. So any one of them is false, result is false. Both should be true, then result will be true. Okay, and for this case, this is true and this is false. Okay, so result is true. Or means either this or this, and means this and this, then only result will be true. And here result is A is less than or equal to C is true, because A is equal to CA. Okay, and this operator, logical NOT operator, will reverse the result. So it was true result will become false. Okay, so this is how the logical category of operators in Java behave, and these operators are also used in if else and for loop, while loop and do while loop. So as per your requirement and logic, we can make use of these operators in the programming. Okay, so three operators are this category. Let's go for next operator, that is ternary operator. So we started with binary, then we moved to unary, and in the third category of operators is ternary. Ternary operators are the kind of operators which requires three operands. Now there is only single operators in Java which contains ternary operations here. See, they are the shorthand notations for if else statement, conditional operators. This is also termed as the conditional operators. Now how to use it? See, condition, then question mark and colon. This is a combination, a question mark and colon. Now if condition is true, then this value is this statement or value is evaluated, else this value is evaluated. Okay, first value, that is value 1 is executed if the condition is true, and if it is not true, then value 2 is executed. So this is how the ternary operator performs. Let's go for the expression and how do I use it. This is a conditional operators actually. Now let's see. So in this program, I have declared x equal to 25, y equal to 22. I am printing them on the screen, and now this is where I am making use of the conditional operators. Okay, so how it actually behaves. Y is equal to 25. Y is greater than 25. Check it. Y is greater than 25. Okay, not actually. Okay, not actually. So this condition is false. If the condition is false, then x is equal to 50. Okay, x is equal to 50 for this case. Remember it. Okay, x is equal to 50, and if it is true, then x will become y. So in this particular case, x value will be 50. If this is true, then this, else this. So condition is false, means it will go to 50. So let's check for this. See, I have stored this value in the variable y. See this. So x has become this 50. Why? Because condition is false for this case. Okay, x is equal to 50, and now let's make a small change here. I'll make this value as 28. Now see, now this condition will become true. If the condition is true, then y's value will be stored as it is in x, not 50. Y's value will be stored as it is in x. It means that now x will become here 28. Let's run this. Check. X has become 28. So this operator we call as if then else operators. Okay, so three operand it has. First operator is condition, second operand it has. First operand is a condition, second operand is this value, and third operand is this value. So in this way, this operator is used very regularly in Java programming. So wherever the requirements are there, we can make use of this is there. Now let's go for the bitwise operators. So bitwise operators are basically used to perform the operations in bitwise format, that is in binary format. Okay, if you are already aware about the digital techniques, there are some operation like binary ANDing operation, ORing operations, XORing operations, or bitwise complement operations. So these operations are done with the help of the bitwise operators. So let's see how to use these bitwise operators. Okay, so the bitwise operators are here. Yes. See, I have taken two numbers here, a equal to 12, b is equal to 5, and here in comment I have shown the binary values of them. 12 means it is binary 1100 and 5 means binary 0101. And if you want to do ANDing operations on them, ANDing, bitwise ANDing, what actually ANDing does, ANDing perform multiplication of this bit by bit, means 0 into 1, 0 into 0, then 1 into 1, then 1 into 0. So here 1 into 1 will become 1, 1 0 0, this number will be 4. Okay, ANDing. Then ORing. So bitwise OR will perform addition operation basically, 1 plus 0, 0 plus 0, 1 plus 1, 1 plus 0, like that, and then it will represent this number in decimal format here. XOR operation, bitwise XOR, this is what we call as XOR operation. This is termed as a power of, but it is not used power of in any of the languages, whether you use C, C++, Java or Python. Everywhere this operator is used for XOR operations. XOR operations, what do you mean by XOR operations? When both the numbers are same, the result will be 0, and when both the numbers are different, then result will be 1. So here it will be 1, here it will be 0, here it will be 0, and it will be 1, then its value will be printed here. Okay, two more operators are there in this bitwise category. I have separately written it here. See, shift operators. Now these shift operators are used to shift the bits of the respective result, respective operand towards left or right by the specified position. So for example, if I am using A here, I am moving the bits of A towards right by 1 bit. So if A are shifted here right, it will become 110, this 0 will be deleted, and I am shifting the bits of B towards left by 1 bit. So this number is 10101, it will become 101, and extra 0 will be added from the right hand side, it will become 10. So this is how the bitwise operation performs it. So whenever you have to do the digital arithmetic operations, that time bitwise operators are very much useful. Let's see the result. Result will not be printed in binary format. The results will be printed in decimal format. See, 12. So A and B is 4, A or B is 13, A XOR B is 9. Then if you shift A towards right by 1 bit, it's divided by 2, you can check it, 12 divided by 2, and if you shift towards the left, it is multiplied by 2, 5 has become 10. Okay, this is a digital logic. Actually digital arithmetic is having these particular operations used very regularly in different kind of algorithms. So when we require that, so we can make use of these operators also effectively in your code. Okay, this is the last category of one more operator we can see, unsigned right shift operators. So it shift the x in binary representation by y bits, second operators, right, discarding the bits shifted off. Okay, so shifting zeros from the left, okay, will not be there. Okay, so that's how the operators are used. Operators are very regularly used in all kind of programming, all kind of the programs that you write in Java, because without operators, operations are not possible. So whenever you have to do the operations, you are making use of this here. Okay, so let's go for one of the prime concept in Java programming. It's called as type conversion. Type conversion signifies that whenever I am creating any kind of expression in the program, so when we are having combination of two different operations, so what will be the result? Okay, now let's understand that. For example, I am having one operand in short format and second operand in byte format. Short and byte, result will be integer. Okay, so this table is representing this particular concept here. Okay, if one is integer and second is byte, then result in integer format. Now remember here, this particular part, all they are integer. It means that when we have the operands in either char, byte, short and int format, and their combination is there, their result is always in integer format, not in others. Okay, and now if I am having a long and int, result in long format. Okay, one variable is long, one variable is int, the result will be in long format. Okay, if one variable is float, another variable is int, then it is in float format, means float is given the preference. and double is the highest data type available in Java. So if any of the variable in the expression is double, then result will be in the double format. Okay, so if you go there, float into short is float, double into float is double. Okay, remember from here also double are there, all are double, from this side also all are double. So remember what's our actual conclusion from this statement. Your result of any expression can be either int, long, float or double. Okay, result is not there in char, byte or short format. Okay, it can be either int, long, float or double. So in this way, automatic type conversion is done by Java programming language. When the expression is the combination of different type of the data, then what can be the result generated is represented by this particular table. Now connected to this, we have one more concept called as typecasting. Typecasting is a forceful type conversion. Forceful type conversion. It means that I want to convert one type into another type forcefully, then I can do it. But that type should be compatible, then only it is possible here. So typecasting, you can see byte can be converted into this format. Okay, byte converted short, char, int, long, float and double. Short can be converted into int, long, float and double format, but short, okay, this reverse operation is not possible there. Short we can convert into byte because short is larger than byte. Then character can be converted into int, long, float, double format. Integer can be in long, float and double format. Long can be in float and double format, and float can be converted into double format. Now let's use this concept in actual programming, because very regularly we use typecasting in the programming. Now let's see this. Here I have declared one byte, one int, val and one double value here and one long variable here. This is how the variables are declared of different type of the data. Now here I am printing it, and now I want to convert this integer, okay, this integer value forcefully into byte format. Now remember, integer in byte format, it should be in the range, then only it is possible to convert. Okay, so 263 is not the byte number, because bytes maximum number is 127. It is on just a single bit value available, single byte value available, that is 8 bits are present, and this 263 can't be represented into the 8 bits. Okay, so this is how the typecasting can be done. Check this. Typecasting we can do. So this value will not be remained as it is, it will be some different value generated by this. Okay, so if we go for conversion, so this is D is a double number, I am converting into integer format, see in this way. So you have to write this data type into round bracket in front of the respective variable or value. So here D is a variable, I am forcefully converting this variable into integer format, so it will make it as 9563 only. See this, 9563 only. Now L into double format, long. So long is this is 563222154. I am forcefully converting into double format and then printing it on the screen. Now it means that it will add that dot 00 after this particular number. Then L into short format. So L is very long number actually. Short format is not possible because this range is not within it. That's why automatic type conversion is not done. So we are forcefully converting, it will convert it. But the result that we are getting out of it, that will not be in correct format. Remember, now it's byte format, double to byte, so all they are printed here on the screen. And if you see the output, see how the result is generated here. See, 263 is converted to byte format is 7, because it's not within the range. But double to integer, so this 125 is truncated. So whenever we require the number without a floating point, this operation is done. Now see here, this is you convert into floating point format. This is used just like scientific notations of representing the floating point numbers. It means that 5.6322154 into 10 raised to 7. Scientific format you might be knowing, in mathematics this format is used. Now short, so this number is not within the short range, that's why the number is somewhat truncated in this way. And last also, this number is also not within the bytes range, it's converted in this format. Okay, let's take one example where we actually can apply the concept of typecasting here. Now let's see, byte, we divide this byte by integer. Okay, so let's take two numbers here. I'll go to the last, or two integer I'll take. For example, x is equal to 56 and y is equal to 7. Okay, it's completely divisible. Yes, so let's write it 9. And now I'll print the division of these two numbers by adding plus, and let's divide this number, x divided by y. Okay, so 56 divided by 9 is, we can check the result, it is 6. Okay, but not actually correct. Okay, 6 is a round figure number. I want this result to be in floating point format. So what I'll do, I'll make one of the operand as float. So I'll make x as float. So as we have seen, if the combination, say like this, okay, float x, so this way, okay, it's converted here. Yes, so I'm making x as a float by typecasting. It means that if this is float and y is integer, so result will be in floating point format. That's a rule of type conversion that we have seen already. So when I want a particular variable to get temporarily converted into another type of the data, that time we will be making use of the typecasting. See this, now it is 6.22. okay, remember it. So in this expression, I am making x to floating point format temporary for this expression only. That's why my result is in floating point format. Okay, this is the actual application of the concept typecasting is. So whenever we require this particular concept regularly in the programming, so make sure that this is available for us to use, and how typecasting is actually performed, that you can see on the screen and with the help of this program also. So whatever programs I have shown in this presentation, okay, so you just can try it by your own. Okay, and from next presentation onwards, we are going to make use of the conditional statements. Thank you. Thanks a lot.